Hello everyone, I'm Alex, and in this series of videos I'm going to talk about upgrading my Prusa i3 Mark II homemade clone with bare upgrade kit. I assembled my Prusa clone following Tom's 3D series of live streams, but I didn't appreciate at the time how precise alignment of the frame affects the print quality. And for the last 3 years the printer never worked consistently. After a while I also painted the frame to prevent it from expanding and contracting with every temperature and humidity change, but the paint job also introduced alignment errors of its own. So as a result, printing of ABS has become mostly hit and miss, and for the other kinds of more forgiving filament, I could only print it reliably in the center of the bed. But it's not even the most annoying problem, as most of the time what would happen is mesh bed leveling would fail because one of the corners would be way lower than everything else. The bed would be skewed to one corner, and when the mesh bed leveling happens, the nozzle will hit the bed and the inductive sensor will never trigger, and the print will just fail. Also, whenever something goes wrong, I will have to figure out if it's an alignment issue or anything else, and any kind of troubleshooting of the printer will take forever. So with the bare upgrade kit, I should get additional benefit of getting working frame in the first place. So I ordered the kit in June. I really started working on it in August, but then the version 2.1 of the kit and manual came out, which I read more carefully, and I learned that what I was doing was not correct, so I undid everything. So I started the build again in September after printing some more 2.1 parts. And it took me to December with fits and starts to finish the build. I had to take time to design and print a holder for MKS Gen and wiring, to which I will get to. So having done all that, I got something that it can be called a working printer that prints consistently. Here are the tools that I used for the build. There are 4 measuring tools: the measuring tape, ruler, carpenter's corner. The manual recommends machinist corner, which is more precise, and you will see that this carpenter's corner is slightly bent here. Strangely enough, plastic part is fine, but the metal part is, I think it's like this, but this hump is less than 1 millimeter. I can see the light through it, but I can't really stick the paper. Another measuring tool that I use is a caliper. This is a simple one, I like it. I use it more than the electronic one. Clamp for holding down one piece while I'm trying to align the other piece of the frame. Rubber bands also help when there's only 2 pieces and I can hold another piece more evenly against the carpenter's corner. Pliers. Instead of hex keys, I'm using hex screwdriver with screwdriver bits, which also fit in a power screwdriver, which I shouldn't use. Manual specifies that the power tools should not be used for assembly, so I use it mostly for disassembly. Finally, then there is the grease. It's not the right grease, it's a bicycle grease, but it seems to be working okay for the smooth rods, except it wears off quicker than I think lithium grease is supposed to. So having said all that, let's go to the next step.